I'm Werner Renberg, a resident for 40 years, empty nesters by choice for 25. I'd like to get beyond the feel-good but really meaningless term, meaningless but feel-good, of fiscal responsibility. I'd appreciate it if you candidates could quantify what is meant by that, how you see it. And in that connection, I would like to know whether you could correct or confirm an impression I have that a large part of our high tax burden as homeowners has to do with the state mandates. And I'm wondering whether you could confirm or correct the impression I have that previous administrations have not fought as hard as they might to represent our interests in Albany to abort these efforts that have been draining pocketbooks of the residents of Newcastle.
Thank you. So the question is about mandates no,
Rob?
Okay. Is that right?
Yeah.
That's okay with me.
Okay. Well, yes, that's fine. You want to go out of turn?
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I think I asked if the last person was addressed to me first.
Oh, that's
so.
right. I'm sorry. So, yeah, you'd go first.
Fine,
Penny.
fine.
I got confused.
Thank you, Mr. Roberg. Basically, there's a couple of things with mandates. The mandates that affect the town, per se, are the pensions, basically. That's what affects the town's pensions. And how the town has been able to deal with them on a local level is that as we have employees retire, we hire new employees, and the new employees have a lower pension rate because the pension's changed. We do talk to it's a state issue, and we are constantly dealing with the state. We just had Governor Cuomo's people in. We've talked to them about them. We tell them about the problems. The issue really is the fact that the schools are hit so much harder than the town by this. But not only that, but we're fighting with them. I know the school's working very hard about this. But it is a state issue, and we have to constantly hound our state people, our new state assemblyman. I've been working with him about this, and to continue to pound of getting the mandates worked on. It's a state issue, and we're working with them about it.
Could I just ask, how did they react when you spoke?
No, you asked your question, all right, and that was her answer. So let's move on to
Yeah.
or other candidates.
Well, in all due respect, I think it's too easy to say it's a state issue. Now, our slate has been conducting community meetings, and our very last meeting, which was this past Monday, that was a topic, was mandates. And we had Rob Astorino come and speak, and we had Greg Bresner, who's a former school board member, come and speak, and we had the entire school board there, with the exception of Allison, who couldn't make it. And we even had people from the Pleasantville school board there. And so, there's no question that the mandates are a problem, and it has to be dealt with, and it has to be dealt with the school board. And everybody, both slates have said we want to work with the school board, but that's the number one thing that we have to work with the school board for, because this is not a town issue and it's not a school issue. This is a community issue, and we have to team up with other communities. Now, I happen to be on the executive committee of the New York State Trial Lawyers and the board of directors, and I'm up in Albany lobbying at least 4 or 5 times a year. So I've experienced lobbying, and that's where this battle is going to be fought, in Albany. Now, the fact is that David Buchwald recently took about $100,000 from unions, and the Democratic slate donated about $2,500 to David Buchwald as well. So it's going to be very difficult for the Democrats to go to Albany and try to lobby the legislators who are taking money from unions and they're actually giving money to those same legislators. So the fact is, we're in bipartisan slate. We want to remove party affiliations from the ballot. And if somebody's going to go to Albany, not only do I have the experience lobbying, okay, but I've already shown, okay, just with our community meetings, whether I get elected or not, we got everybody talking about it. We had a community meeting. We brought Rob Astorino, we brought Greg Bresner, and we had the school board. We had the Pleasantville School Board. We're talking about it. I posted a website, stopalbany.org. The mandates have to be addressed. They have to be addressed aggressively, and it's definitely not an acceptable answer to blame it on the state. Thank you.